Oh, I want to eat.
Then
I'm
eat.
hungry. Gats. See? He's on my side.
What's up, peeps?
I posted yesterday about one of my winners of the March Madness program, who is Megan Reynolds. So, now he's done. So I'm really proud of her. She did amazing, and I posted a little dealio on Facebook. I just wanted to talk a little bit about females and why we have such a hard time losing weight compared to males. I get asked that question a lot. Why me? Like, why do we have such a hard time? What it comes down to is that men genetically, have you guys ever heard that song? Show me your genitals. Genitals. Show me your genitals. Or genitalia. Anyways, we have less muscle mass than men. So right off the bat, they're going to burn more than we do. So right off the bat, they're going to burn more calories than we do because they have more muscle mass to burn the calories. Not only that, we were born to have babies. I know, it's true. And so our bodies were literally built to survive in crazy conditions. So that's why even when you starve yourself or you're on a really low deficit, your body's still holding on to fat. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna survive. So that's why even when you're prepping and you're on really low calories and you're doing lots of cardio, your body's like, you might have a baby. So take into account if, say, you and a guy, you and your boyfriend or whatever, let's say his maintenance is 3,000, let's say your maintenance is 2,000. And let's say you want to create a 20% deficit. So right away you're working with less calories than he is. So you're going to be working with 1,600. He's going to be with... and unfortunately, you can only go down from there, right? So we were made to have babies. Men were literally made to, like, help us survive. To hunt and gather. And I know this is totally like, wow, Lindsay, you're really fucking going back. But it's true. And not to mention our menstrual cycle. I said menstrual cycle. Sometimes your body, women talk about how, you know, when they're on their period, they crave more fats and more carbs. And they're like, seriously, it's my... Part of that, I personally think, is psychological. Like, I'm a female, it's true. And I've never been like... But physiologically, our bodies actually at that time are trying to get fatter because they're trying to prepare our bodies for a baby. I actually read somewhere that it takes 50,000 calories extra to take a baby from conceiving to actually get. You know, then you have to feed the baby, so you have to be holding enough fat to produce milk and actually feed the that's why some competitors or people who diet, you know, they lose their menstrual cycle. It's because your body doesn't have enough fat to actually hold. I actually heard the other day someone ask me if I lose my hair when I'm on prep. I'm going to be honest and say, fuck no. And if my hair started to fall out, I'd be like, let's take a step back here, because I feel like that's your body being like, can we not? Like, this is gonna get female on you and say that since I started competing, I had an IUD, and so my stuff just completely stopped when I had an IUD. So I really never knew if I was still getting my menstrual cycle or not. But I will say that this was the first year after competing that I held a healthier body fat for a longer period. for a longer period of time, and so I did feel changes with my body, and I was like, what the fuck is that? Oh yeah, I'm a... Back to the comparison to you and your man, or you and a guy, or whatever, and your calories and the deficits that you create. Before you decide to create a deficit, you really need to have a look at your daily calories. So like for a lady, for instance, so let's say you've been tracking or you've been eating the same thing for an extended period of time, and then you have a look and your current calories are like 1,300 or 1,400 calories. In order to drop fat and lose weight, you're going to have to create a deficit. That's just the way it goes for most people. So to create a deficit from 1,300 calories is going to be a major bitch, because you're going to have to drop usually about 300 calories. So you're doing 1,000 calories a day just to lose. Not worth it in my opinion, because after that you're just going to binge, or you're going to have to reverse all over again, and it's not going to be worth it in my opinion. So instead of focusing on the short term, focus on the long term. So focus on getting your calories up to a good point, maybe past 2,000. So that when you want to take it on again and create a deficit again, that you're working with a lot more calories and it's not going to be such a pain in the ass to reverse after. For my girl who messaged me via Snapchat and asked this question, thanks for doing that. Because now, who is Emily? Oh, Emily. I miss your little games.